Good morning. What a fine morning it is. Fine morning. Wherever anybody else is, not sure what your weather's like, but man, it is shite out there. Hey, Peter. Where'd it? Good day. Yeah. Hey, Kevin. Good morning. How are you? Only heavy rain over here. Nice. Yeah. No, I've looked outside before I came down. We have approximately 6 inches of snow, but that's 14, 15 centimeters of snow. And we're expecting we're expecting somewhere between 20 and 25 inches. So quite a bit. Quite a bit. Hey, Ken, good morning. How are you? Surviving? My daughter has an injury, unfortunately. So when I got home last night, I had to just clean out the driveway of what came down the day prior in preparation for today. And I guess we're also getting it through into tomorrow, right? So pretty bad. That's what I needed. Let's hope we don't lose power. That's the only thing I'm hoping for. Yeah, because that would suck. Our offices are shut down, so working from home, yeah, same. Yeah, I'm in the same position. We actually, we're supposed to start 2 jobs today. Supposed to help repair a job in a situation that got canceled, and then a couple of my guys are supposed to be heading to another job. It is what it is. Hey, not much you can do. And tomorrow we're supposed to be starting a job, and that one is also just on the. I doubt it's going to happen. Doubt it's going to happen, but it's good that you can work from home again. Okay. It is good. Let's get back to this. There we go. Chair Kun, nice. What's going on, Ray? I'll be working on a self-moving shark and a robot. Nice. Yeah. I'm going to be getting ready for this coming weekend's travel down to Virginia. So got a little bit of house cleaning to do, quite a bit of house cleaning to do. I got somebody staying over as a friend the night before, and then just box up 4 models for the show. Shoveling and laundry, you are a man of many hats as a friend. Warren George, hell is closed today. Yay! So, Richie, does that mean you get paid? Do you get paid if the place is closed? God, you can barely see this line. It means they take it from my PTO because they are cheap as fuck. Yay! Nice. I believe my daughter's in the same situation. So the schools that she's at is closed. That means she doesn't get paid. Great. Daycare center. Same. Okay. There we go. All right, we've almost got this top wing done. It's the simple lines, I should say. And now we're going to go in and do the rounded edges. Get the blade on that. It's not even a joke, and it's not over. Yeah, it looks like I may be home tomorrow as well. Yeah, it's kind of what it's looking like here. I was looking at the weather last night before going to bed, and it said, snow starting on the 22nd and will be done by the 24th. And I'm like, what day is this today? And I looked at it, it's like, oh my God, it's only the 22nd. So yeah, we're getting snow right through into tomorrow morning as well. So it is very likely. And I've already heard from, it's worse down in Rhode Island, which is south of us. It's worse there, which means that those guys are going to be buried for at least another day. So yeah, likelihood of us, me being kind of stuck here. I'm not going to go to the office, if we got no real activity and half of our team isn't going to be showing up. Morning, everyone. Hope everyone stays safe, but with my daughter, no work, no pay, but she stays home and safe. Yeah, same position, Mike. No work, no pay, but at least she's here. And if she needs to go to work, if it ultimately, like tomorrow, they say, yeah, you have to go, and I'm here, I'll just drive her in and pick her up afterward. Hey, Joe, good morning. All right, let's get this done. Start rounding some corners. But, look, it's winter. What are you going to do? This is the worst snowstorm I've ever experienced by any stretch of the imagination. But it's also not it's not the light and fluffy stuff we've had so far most of this year. I'm not going to spend too much time on the underside on this thing because this thing is going to be kind of in flight, sort of about this far. I've even got the little base for it. Same kind of base I've used before. Yes, I really miss when they gave these things away at Home Depot. So I'm basically going to mount it kind of like this high up. So if anybody really wants to look underneath, they're not going to have a lot of, I guess they could pick it up and do that, but it's not designed to be picked up. Looks like today I get to finish up my 132nd scale Ford Focus kit and laundry. No snow here for once. Nice. Yeah, lucky you guys. Then again, you guys have been hammered as well, Mike. I understand that. It's been a hell of a winter for you. Stop that there. Rest of those lines we're going to continue. With tape. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Well, on my job, they won't pay us for snow days. I don't know for sure. Maybe they will be nice. It's a state of emergency after all. Hey, Tony, good morning. Got to say, never seen a storm quite like this one. Hey, Robert. Oh, I have. It's been a while, but I have. There ain't many like them. I'll take a break. We are forecast to get 2-3 inches from the storm, but that's it. Nice. Like everybody's saying hi. It is snowing here right now. Is it really? Ugh. How bad is it out your way there, Tony? I'm right by the eye of the snowy cane. They call the blizzard. You'll be getting 2 inches over. Yeah. Yep. Okay. This is fun. Yeah, and one of the concerns I have is like, what's the weather going to be like heading down to later this week? We're taking off Friday morning to head down to Virginia. It's like, what the hell are we going to run into? My hope is nothing. There we go. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's about so they're so far. Yeah, is it still coming down too, Tony? Tough to tell how much has fallen because of snow drifts. Yeah. Hey, Nick. Good morning. How are you? Are you back already? Or are you still killing animals? 1, 2 feet. Yeah. Well, Thursday says snow again. Yep. It's going to be a fun fucking adventure. I'm working already. Yeah. Hold it. You're actually out in the field already? Oof. I'm sorry, Nick. Those of us in this great northern tundra are not. Excuse me. Yeah. I'll fix you, my pretty. Okay. So rounding edges again, and then we're gonna hit and start taping things down. Left the house at 5. Ugh. I hope he's affected by this storm. Yeah, likely not. Likely not. Right there. There's one. Let's get this next one. I'm in bed playing a game on my iPad, watching my Greek cousin rounding edges. Nice. That wackadoo Greek cousin of yours. Ooh, this one sucks. How did I do some damage there? Oof. I'm losing it right as I get around the top. There we go. Join those lines quickly. Got it. See how that comes out. Overbrushing for me today. Yeah. Why is that, Robert? Are you on the clock today or what? Oh, thankfully today's the day. Oh, okay. So you're off today, nah. Or because with this snow over the window, not likely having until later. Yeah. Is in bed where you are. Hey, Tom. Um, yeah, it's whipping up a lot. Thankfully, we work in remote. Yeah, we're working remote today. Probably tomorrow too, would be my guess. Would be my guess. Okay, that's good. Let's run on this one. When it's horrible here, yeah. Well, again, not really a surprise, is it? I mean, just hope everybody is safe. That's the only thing that matters, just as long as people are safely in their homes. I'm assuming Emma doesn't have school today. There we go. Hey, Edwin. Good day. How are you? I'm working from home some days. When it's super slow, I will airbrush on the clock. Nice. Careful what you say out loud. What was I going to say? Oh, I had something I thought I was going to say. My wife is now officially on the email distribution list of the school that she's going to be starting in. What's today? The 23rd? Yeah, I think officially a month from today. 2 weeks, she'll be moving back. She'll be taking a 2-week vacation, and then she'll be starting at her new place. But they were sending out an email to all the faculty, staff, and students about the conditions. Generally, a boarding school, day school / boarding school, they don't do snow days because so many of their kids are living on campus. But I guess they are canceling classes for today. There are obviously some services that still needed: security, maintenance, dorm staff, and of course, the food facilities. So they got all of that going on. But the letter was really, really. She read it to me. It was like really well done. Just how they're planning on doing it, but they also managed expectations, which I thought was pretty good. Like, the expectation is classes are going to be happening on Tuesday, and just plan accordingly. So if you need to be back early, get back early rather than just saying I couldn't make it back. I thought that was pretty. He had a very good way of saying it. Airbrush on the clock. Nice. Fasting day 5 done. Nice. Fasting day 5. So, Edwin, yeah, we know that. My Ubuntu is having a problem here. I think I did something that blew something up. Photo guys and his assistant Makari. Nice. Hey, Edwin, may I ask what the holiday is? You're a lot done, Edwin. Yeah, it sounds like he's got a lot done. 5 days. Fasting for 5 days. Ow. I know I didn't cut myself. It's just the way I was holding that piece was really hurting. Well, those two lines didn't come together. That sucks. Why did they miss? Oops. Let's see. I learned a lot about dog gut health and how it can affect them. That's my only accomplishment other than scrubbing my living room carpet. That's good too. So you had a good conversation with the vet then. That's great. I have to go to a town hall in 10 minutes about our department's new operating model that will be implemented effective April. This smells of another reorg. Uh-oh. You just got the announcement? Yeah, more snow Wednesday and Thursday, Friday, boy. Guess Mother Nature is on her period, boy. There's something going on, that's for sure. I grow my Alice around the clock. Oof. Good combo with Google for a few hours. I skipped the vet. Something fishy in Denmark. I skipped the vet. Oh, fuck it. There, forced it. Got what I wanted out of it. Those lines are now united. They're reunited. Go ahead, Ken. Start singing it. Cost me the lesson. She's doing much better now. It was a win. That's great. When we're adding apples to her diet could make a difference. Yeah, you never know, right? You never know what's going to make it. And is this specific to the breed or is this specific to her? Or is this not even specific? Is it just a generality on dogs? I know nothing about dogs. The calendar invite blocker 2 weeks ago, but only just got the agenda. Oh. Peter, all the best, man. I have to tell you, yeah. Those kinds of meetings always make your Make your I don't know about you, but make my stomach tweak. That. That. All right. Those lines look cleaned. I've got to wrap around this here. This is going to be the fun one. This one I've lost significant amount of details. Same with that one. Same with that one. That one I can at least, so I think I can rescribe. Let's see. There we go. Woo. Gentle thing on the dog whisperer. Guys, who has a whole lot of other info to keep your dog healthy. Nice. 8.5 more years and I will be economically secured and will not have these worries anymore. From your mouth to God's ears, Peter. I'm in that same position. All I'm asking for. 6.5 years. Just got to get through this employment. Get through employment for the next 6.5 years. That's all I ask. Someone's temper tantrum doesn't destroy the world economy and nukes my savings and investments. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, Peter, just take comfort in knowing that if things do turn south, go badly, what's the problem with working another year or two? It'll benefit your pocketbook and it'll benefit the country. Granted, that's the United States, not necessarily your country. All people have to do is just work one more year. Just one more year. Why retire a year early? Work one more year. Because I want to retire. I love when rich people say, just work another year. What's the big deal? So last night I qualify for Canadian citizens because I have a Canadian ancestor. Really? It's good knowing you, Robert. Let me know which province you're going to be moving to. Mazel tov, exactly. All right, let's get to ascribing here, shall we? Oops. So I'm going to bring this up as far as I can. So I've got at least up starting point. Now I could do a little of that. There we go. It's off a little bit there, isn't it? Sorry, guys. Give me a moment here. Nope. Yep. Oops. Except for that part. Okay. Should apply for Taiwan citizenship. Get your dual citizenship if you can. That's the thing of after Bill C3. We're not sure. They definitely on the Canadian website say fourth generation, which Gen 1 being the Canadian answer would qualify. I'm technically Gen 5. Interesting. My great grandparents, so I don't know if I do or not. Only first gen children qualified until last December. Interesting. Until last December, then everybody's like, "You guys want to get out? Come on in." So I keep telling my my daughter, who's trying to be a nurse, it's like, there's get some great hospitals up in Canada. Just saying. Went a little too far. A little too far. Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell this is the right line, which is the wrong line now. There's some repair to do. That's okay. Surfacer. That is his first Mexican medical experience. He got a tooth pull and medication for like $160. Nice. It's like $800 cheaper than the States. Yep. Yep. Crazy. Yes and no. We're going to refill that. Not a fan of that line. I'll hit this thing up with some surfacer before I take off today. And we're going to rescribe this line. But before we do that, let's get some of these other lines done. Excuse me. I'm freehanding this. What did I just do? No, you dummy. Went too low. How low can you go? Went too low. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment, please. Yep, that's good. I'll do the bottom side in just a second. I know a guy. Hey, Peter. What's going on, man? Peter just kind of comes in, lobs those things, and disappears again. Hopefully not. That was without insurance. Like, it just costs a reasonable amount of money. Yep. Free tequila shot with every extraction. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Tylen. Also for medical, my friend's mom fell and broke her hip a few years back, and her hip replacement private hospital stay and aftercare was less than $25,000. Wow. Private care with no insurance. Damn. One lady friend there got top of the line breast implants and all her surgery and aftercare for just under $3,000. So I mean, some countries have way better private on health. Yes. Her because all the malpractice insurance and other stupid insurance. It's more than just the insurance. It's a for-profit business, and that's the problem. As soon as you make it into a for-profit business, it's like, are anybody surprised by the escalating costs? Look at all these buildings, these medical facilities that are going up. You know, all these insurance buildings that are going up. I'm being honest here, and this is by no means any type of judgment, but I hope my dad doesn't get breast implants unless he wants them. Well, if he wanted to, Thailand has deals for him. Thinking about installing turntables. Hey, Seb, good day. How are you? I think I got everybody's comments. Yes. What's going on, Seb? All right. There we go. That's looking good. Now this line. A little bit more out like that. Yeah. So we'll clean up. I'm going to scribe this area in now. Whew. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. Apologies. Nope. Let's see. You know, there's fancy medical building in other countries, and they are for profit too. Yeah, but for profit again, it depends. How many middlemen are in the place? How much medical insurance is in place? How much pharmaceutical companies are charging for their stuff? All of that stuff is what impacts this. What are doctors getting paid? What are nurses getting paid? All of that, Tom. You know, hospital administrators, how much are they getting paid? Doing good. Waiting for my rest day to come. And how are you? Doing all right, man. Working on my plane. Can't complain. Can't complain. Working on my plane. So by insurance companies like it is here. Feel like I'm back in college trying to find my crab. Okay. Yeah, here the insurance companies tell you what treatment you are allowed to have because they are your doctor and your actual doctor is just the middleman. Yeah, it's kind of flipped, hasn't it? Very interesting way of putting it. I couldn't agree with you more, Tony. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. All right. This episode of Adam Knows Everything that explained everything about the cost and how the insurance companies are dictating the cost here. I mean, no offense, it didn't really require much Adam Savage to tell us this. As we're trying medicine, that the insurance company said I did not need, but doctors said I did. That is when I understood who is the real doctor. Yeah. Yeah, my wife is in that same situation. Absolutely. The insurance companies are dictating what treatment she can have for her Crohn's based on what they say, even though my doctor's like, come on, really? Yep. Yep. Okay, let's see where we are here now. Have a little fucking blip there. So I can fix that blip. That's how it should look. Same with that. Let's see how it comes out. Thankfully, there'll be Mr. Surfacer 500 being laid down here, which will fix a lot of this shit later. Sorry, guys. Give me one here. That for a second. Come back. Wait, sounds everything. Let the insurance tell you what the medication you need and don't need. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Here in this country, yes. And like when I called the insurance company and told them I needed to get seen in their office so they could prescribe me the medicine I needed. Oh, they told me I needed to see a doctor and not insurance. Right. They just tell you which ones they'll pay for. Exactly. Insurance denies a large percentage of doctors' orders. The docs need to override them. More hoops to jump through. Yes. Again, and the more hoops, the more cost. Oh, and by the way, all those people that are kind of fighting it, that's the barrier. That's a cost that's imposed on us. As far as whether I did get the medicine in the end, but it took a lot of red tape and hoops to achieve. That won't bring costs down, right? That's the only problem, right? Got to start somewhere. With the insane, what with that just insane that one of these reasons that I'm glad to be French, that I say you need to take those insurance, just shut up and pay. Yeah. We used to have that until deregulation and all of this stuff. This is, again, not trying to get into politics, but this is what happens when you're excessively pro-business. Well, insurance companies are doing this for the benefit. They're trying to maximize their profits, at the same time provide you with the best possible insurance coverage for your needs. I can tell you, in the 30, 40 plus years that I've been working professionally with my own insurance, it's gotten worse. It has gotten worse here in the States. Absolutely atrocious. But that's what happens when you turn everything into money. When everything can become a commodity. Okay, so I'm going to do some cleanup here, and then we're going to fix some of this, because those lines are definitely, I mean, it's going to require a combination of sanding as well as, it's came out pretty good considering. It's rough, but it's going to require sanding and filler at some point too. Yeah, I just really wish that we would get back to, can we do what's right for people and not corporations, please? That's all I ask. Not much. Just, can we, please? Please. You know, shareholders, fuck you. Okay. little fix up here. That's all I asked for. There we go. Yeah, there's going to be repair there on the plastic. More hoops, more cost, more throttling of the system, poor outcomes. Yeah. And when do we hit bottom? When those at the top make all the money and we're all basically like, okay, why am I paying, $1,000 a week for insurance? And they're basically telling me, yeah, that's not covered. That's not covered. That's not covered. When we can't afford it and people start to, I wish somebody would just tell me, so what's the end goal here? The price was insanely high. There's a fight every month to get even get my Humira prescription filled because the company I have it's in New York and they have and never fill it within without a 20-minute phone call. Tony, funny that you bring that up. That's my wife is on a similar medicine to Humira. She can't be on Humira anymore, but same conversation, same one monthly. So I'm almost done with that Hellcat. Nice. I should do some modeling today before dealing with the snowpocalypse. Yeah, same here. I'm going to be down here for a while. Well, what time is it? About another 8 minutes. I'm going to do some model work throughout the day, but I got to get ready for ODO, which means I've got to get the models packed up. What else? Models packed up, and I got to get some cleaning done in the house too. So today is going to be I got a lot of work I have to do, but at the same time, I can take these 15, 20-minute breaks and get shit done. End goal is easy. Get more money, even though can spend it all. The wind is helping a lot. In what regard? Like for us, it's just creating drifts. So in the back where the car has been blown away. Oh, nice. That's nice. You're lucky. I don't have that. When it comes to drifts, it's bad for us. Okay. I'm going to do the box here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this thing with thin cement. And likely what I'm going to do is lay down just a little bit. I might super thin some Surfacer 500 and just go in there. Right now, it's a little too thick for this application, but just go in there and just kind of hit some of that stuff just to get it cleaned up. But let's get these two lines. I got to get that line fixed too. I might actually fix this one too. I'm not a fan of this one. We're going to fill that one and redo it. But this one down here, I'm going to get tape. Don't have to shovel. Lucky you. Going to be Irish and make some potatoes before I shovel. Okay, nice. Nice as I start looking for my garbage bins. All right. I think that's the line. Got that one. Okay, there, I see it now. Yeah, I brought mine to the garage. Granted, didn't bring the cars into the garage, but I got the garbage bins in the garage. I lost the line. Let's see if I can find it again. There should be. All right. There's one. Sorry, guys. Let's try to get some tape laid down here so I can scribe this line in. There we go. Let's see. Here's someone outside shoveling. Talk about fighting the tide. I don't know. I might go out in a few hours, even if it's still coming down, just to start getting some of it out of the way. It'll make it easier for. I'd rather do a bunch of like 3 8-inch piles of snow rather than one 24-inch. Your daughter knows how to run the snowblower. That's another person for shits. Exactly. Though she is a little not feeling 100%, so I might not make her go out there. Oh, well, that's what we're saying. Not fully lined up, but I don't really care. Damn. Excuse me, guys. But it is possible. Yeah, that line has to get filled. All right. First things first. We're done for the day. I'm just going to thin cement this thing. And then later on, come down, hit it up with some surfacer, get some of these rough patches cleaned up a little bit. Redo a couple of the lines here because there's definitely a couple of these are definitely not right. That's definitely not right. Okay. That hole still didn't get filled. Damn it. So I have to hit that one up. So you got some edge cleaning to do here, which I missed completely on this side. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, leave it be. I cleared to my mother nature. I made it clear to Mother Nature that I was done with the winter ship. She won't. Yeah, I know. Just like any other one. Nah, this has nothing to do with a woman not listening. This is just Mother Nature being Mother Nature. I think she's pissed off at everything that's going on right now. She's like, okay, I'm running out of idea for stuff to look up. Like what, Seb? What were you looking up? What were you looking up? Like anything? Mother Nature, it's Father Time trying to rule over things they shouldn't be. Nice. Let's say these CMK blades are really nice. Okay. All right. So we got this, like I said, we're kind of ticking along. Definitely got a lot of work left to do on this thing. I don't think it's going to get done for the March meeting, but definitely for April. And I'm going to start getting ready to do some painting. Pop this out. Just want to see how this looks. I put it into a bag to carry it because it's not pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. I'm liking this. In fact, before I go, now that I've got more of my tools here, if there's anything I can do to fix some of this. I don't know that there is, but we're going to try. .7. I may just keep hitting this thing up until I get these things totally in line. It's actually helping quite a bit. Later, fellas. Stay warm. Yeah, thanks, ma'am. Good luck, Nick. Hopefully your day goes peacefully today. Everyone, see you all tomorrow. Later, Tony. Nick. Yeah, anything that we're to find outside of Japan, like models and other things, I try and see the limits of the proxy site I found, and the Mother Nature marries God and hilarity ensues. Yeah. Stay in until the afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to actually, Seb, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm going to go check out the Suji Burrito site today just to see what's kind of happening in the world of BMC chisels. I am curious as to how much it's going to cost, especially to us here in the United States, to get that stuff sent over, if it's even doable anymore. I mean, granted, the tariff changes seem to have been hopefully a good thing. Let's go the other way. Better. Not great, but better. This being a bomb cyclone, don't need you to collapse. You don't need who to collapse? Me? Trumper tantrum notwithstanding. Yeah. Notwithstanding. Yeah. Who the fuck knows? That's the thing. It was interesting reading up on the was it Chief Justice Roberts, who's basically said that a lot of this stuff was just so arbitrary. You know, it literally is. It's like the president's been waking up on a daily basis and making decisions that, you know, are at his whim. That's not a plan. How do I buy anything? You know, I'm trying to make a purchase. How do I buy anything? I have no idea how to do it. How do you plan for it? Like I said, I'm not trying to make it into a political conversation. I'm being a pragmatist here. It's like I'm just trying to figure out, how do I buy this stuff? How does one buy stuff? Let's go to the 5 BMC, 0.6 BMC. Website called Neokyo. You search on their website, it gives you access to Japanese website catalog. You choose what you want to pay. Then they buy it for you and send it to you. They just take a small commission fee, but I don't know if they deliver to USA. Yeah, interesting. And Seb, have you used them before? But I don't know. I mean, have you had any success with them? A lot of these, I mean, I don't know these companies, and given my experience with Kurama Toys, who are scumbags, I'm loath or reticent to try out using a company that I don't know much about. They say we have gotten 11 inches, but when I look outside, it looks like 1. Thank the wind gods. That's funny. So, Tom, what's Emma doing today then? My in-laws. Ah, got it. Okay. Your in-laws are in town? Okay. How are they doing with all this crazy stuff? Just a little damage there. Well, easy enough to repair. Eek. Oh, geez. Excited for now. Really? They're excited with all this snow and shit? Wow, cool. Good for them. Glad somebody is. Mm-hmm. No, that detail's going to get destroyed. And again, hold on a second. 1.5. 1.5 chisel on this real quickly just to see if I can get this seam cleaned off. Without doing a lot of damage. There we go. Oof, yuck. That's not fun. They had seen this much snow. They have or have not seen this much snow before. Yuckies. Oh, man. Have not, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with the 0.6 BMC. Wow. This is why I keep saying it's like when you've used the BMC, it's BMC, MadWorks, all of them do a really good job. But BMC chisels, damn. I wanted to get a little bit of this cleaned off as well before I take off today. Let's go up to the point. Let's put these things all away. 0.6. I know there's a cap here somewhere. Sorry, guys, give me a second here. Moving these rust paints out of the way. There it is. Okay. Going up to the 0.8. And this will likely end up super thinning these blades. These louvers, they're not blades, they're louvers. Sorry. There we go. And fascinating with lettering and pinstriping videos. So, Ken, I don't remember you answering yesterday. You said that you were doing calligraphy on your model. Are you hand doing that or is that mask? I can't recall what your answer was. Whoops. Let's get this thing lined up. Yeah, hand painting. Like to incorporate pinstriping car aesthetics to my models. That'd be cool. Sure, I'm butchering the Heart Sutra. That's okay. So are you taking calligraphy classes? Oh, that would be cool. I would encourage. Okay. I believe we are now done with the oops. There we go. See if I can get this in here. Well, let's just say it looks organic. Organic is good. It's a good start. What's wrong with organic? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get bailing here. Gotta get my day started and get the I will be on the clock as of 9 o'clock, so I want to go to work. Just saying. 3 days off. Today is gonna. It is what it is. So I'll go to work. Okay. But see how this looks on camera. Yeah, they look better. They're not perfect, but they're better. When you're looking at it from this perspective, it doesn't look so bad. If you kind of come in like this, yeah, you can definitely see that things are on a, they're not layered correctly. But. Okay, later again, fellas. Later, Nick. Safe travels, brother. All right. I'm going to stop right here for today, and then we're going to continue this later on. But there we go. Just drop in some thin cement. Let's do a little bit of clean out. There we go. Okay. That'll do. And then we'll have to do a little bit of repair. But there we go. Those louvers are kind of all done. You can actually see there's like a little bit of a waviness to them. I can continue to try to thin them out a little bit. We'll see what happens after I look at it tomorrow. Sometimes you just need to just set something aside, not touch it for a day. All right, guys. Stay safe and stay sane. Thanks for being on, everybody. Really appreciate it. By the way, to anybody out here in the Northeast, just stay safe. Okay, it's dangerous out there, right? So just go out there, do good, and stay warm and all that. But guys, enjoy the day. Do good. Crazy world. Go out there and make it better. This can't continue. This insanity can't continue. But let's go out there and make it better. All right. With that, I'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel. Enjoy the day, guys. Love you all. Peace.